Everyone's favorite mechanized mole monster, Mogera, was paid homage to in Sonic X Episode 48, Sonic vs. the Subterranean Monster, retitled The Volcanic Venture in the dub, via an XP named Monguran. Standing 30 meters tall and weighing 20,050 tons, Monguran served as the guardian of the lost civilization of Murasia, likely named after Mu, which you'll recognize if you've seen Atragon. Appearing halfway into the episode, not only is its design a blatantly obvious allusion to Showa Mogera, its subtitle is a clear reference to Baragon too. Roused from its slumber by volcanic activity, it wrought destruction using its arm drills and assailed Sonic and Company with its tail and flame breath. Impervious to attacks from Rouge, Sonic, and Knuckles, who by the way was able to fling the 20,000-ton robot King Kong 1962 style, it even tanked the X-Tornado's armaments. In the end, its destruction came when Sonic threw a bomb down its mouth, blowing it up from the inside. The episode, and the one that precedes it, the Great Decisive Battle on Latitude Zero, retitled Map of Mayhem in the dub, are awash with Toho Tokusatsu references. The same episode that gave Monguran its debut features a Mothra doppelganger called Mosu Makin. The moth's antennae act as lures to draw in its prey, a trick that Eggman's subordinates, Deco and Boko, fall for. Upon seeing the robots being chased, Chris Thorndike attempts to distract the moth, only to end up being chased as well. Also, in the Japanese version of the episode, Kenji Sahara voices a character with the same name as his character in The Mysterians. However, here he's an archaeological geophysicist, searching for the previously mentioned Murasia. Amongst Murasia's ruins, there is a vaguely Godzilla-shaped statue and a carving of Monda. Beyond that, Eggman's new means of transportation, the Egg Battleship, also called the Egu Daimakan, is based on the Daimakan from Toho's 1977 film The War in Space, the movie with that Chewbacca ripoff, and it's also outfitted with maser cannons. In response, the Guardian Units of Nations launched the Gunfort V3, which is based on the Gotengo. Even the title cards of these episodes have references. Episode 47's title is quite obviously referencing Latitude Zero, with the title card also parodying Toho's logo. Episode 48's title is referencing Frankenstein vs. Baragon, but the title text is paying homage to 1991's Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. Because we'd never talk about it otherwise, might as well mention that the 23rd episode of Sonic X, Mayhem 6 Chaos Emeralds, retitled Emerald Anniversary in the dub, gives a cameo to a very chubby rendition of the Big G, as Sonic and Eggman do battle across several film sets. Issues 38 and 39 of Archie's Sonic X comic have a storyline in which Vector the Crocodile grows to giant size and is referred to as VECTOR-ZILLA. These probably aren't the only references to Godzilla and friends across the Sonic franchise. In fact, we can be sure of that. But this was a brief look into how Sonic X paid homage to the King of the Monsters. Can we do a stat screen for Sonic? Thanks! Anyway, who wants to hear my 30-page theory about why Sonic X is canonical to the Showa timeline?